barrels in our store with hacho miso,
natto miso, the sticky stuff, you know, barley miso with vegetables in it, seaweed ground.
Wintertime miso.
Well, amazing stuff. Yeah. So here's Erewhon. They got their miso bar, and it's all organic. It was helped found by Michio Kushi, and just over is Fairfax, and up on 3rd Street is this little, I can't remember the name of it. It was a macrobiotic restaurant where everything that you ate there was, you know, made with the macrobiotic principle. Miso soup, nothing sweet, nothing alive. It was all cooked food, you know.
Staple of brown rice.
Yeah, brown rice. You know, brown rice from the beginning to the end, you know.
Right.
And I had been following the macrobiotic diet for many years, and I was wasting away. You know, eating all of these salty.
What did you spend, like 2 weeks just eating nothing but rice or something?
What year was that?
I did that 10-day rice diet, you know, to help clean you out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I finished that 10-day rice diet, and I have to give myself credit. After it was over, I went out and I gorged myself.
Well, listen.
But it was with very good food.
Good food. Well, that's good, because listen to this. This is the interesting part, is that, you know, I was responsible. You know, I was a part of this macrobiotic community up on on 3rd Street in Fairfax, and I was the produce manager for Erewhon Natural Foods. You know, for years I was, you know, this thin guy who all I was meat and bones. You know, I had no fat on me whatsoever. And I was dedicated to this whole thing and trying to find health through it. And Michio Kushi used to come with his wife to this macrobiotic center. He'd fly into LAX, and I'd drive down and pick him up and say hello and drive him back up. And while I was driving, you know, we'd always talk about different things. One time, he, you know, so as soon as he got off the plane, he says, "Please take us to Dairy Queen." And I thought, here's Michio Kushi, the head of the macrobiotic community in the whole world, and the first thing he wants when he gets off the plane is a soft swirl from Dairy Queen.
Is there any dairy in it?
It's all dairy. You know, you're not supposed to even touch it in the macrobiotic way.
But the thing is, what he was really teaching, and it's very interesting, what he was teaching was freedom in eating.
Yes, he was.
So that you could eat anything and you know how to balance it.
But listen to this. So then I said, Michio, can you give me you did face diagnosis, right? So I said, give me a face diagnosis. What do you see? He looked and he went, oh, I hadn't eaten dairy for 4 years. I hadn't eaten anything except brown rice, miso soup, kombu, natto miso, steamed collard greens, you know, the whole, you know, aduki beans, you know, daikon pickle radish. And the daikon pickle radish is a salty,
I know it. I loved it. I loved it.
Lotus root tea. This whole thing has been my diet, you know, thinking I'm going to heal myself, you know. He looked at me and he says, oh, you eat way too much dairy. I thought again, it was just like, I haven't even touched dairy for 4 years, and I never was interested in it before. So I thought, and that's when I finally said, I'm changing my diet.
Well, yeah. Well, in Brookline,
broad-based diet.
He and Aveline were stationed in Brookline, Mass.
Yeah.
Where the Kushi Institute was there. I was there